All right, everybody, and welcome back to Too Many Nights of the Zealot. In the last episode, we survived the Night's Usurper. We survived Egypt. I'm so surprised that we were able to do that. We're back in Arkham, and today we're going to be going through the setup for Return to the Devourer Below. Before we start, I'm going to show off my upgrades. We had Nathaniel had 6 XP left to spend because we earned 3 and we banked 3 from last time. So Nathaniel's going to upgrade his last 1-2 punch. And he's also going to purchase a dodge at level 0, getting rid of a monster slayer. I think Nathaniel is having some problems surviving. So a dodge will help, especially with a big guy coming at the later end of the scenario, if you know what I mean. Daisy, of course, has 3 XP left to spend. She will upgrade her last Old Book of Lore. And now, I will sleeve those up, and we can begin with setup. Alright, let's begin with opening hands. 2 for 5. Nathaniel will draw. Rod of Animalism, get over here. Counter punch, dodge, and a sled dog. Alright, I think we'll keep in the assets like we always do. Seems to work out pretty well for him. 3 more cards. Mono, boxing gloves, and cuts. Okay, that's actually pretty strong. Starting off with boxing gloves is always good. Daisy will draw. Pantaloon, Perception, Arcane Enlightenment, Extensive Research, and Lady Esprit. I think I'm going to get rid of all of this. Draw 5 new cards. We're drawing Wit and Green. That's good. Burning the Men in Oil. Paranoia, Mind Over Matter, The Ancient Ankh, and a Lab Assistant. You know, that's actually not bad. That is not bad. This has 3 Horror Soak, which is pretty good for Daisy at least, because that Necronomicon do be pretty rough. All right, let's begin. After a frantic nighttime search throughout Arkham, and going to a hotel, and going to Egypt, you have tracked down and questioned several members of the cult. Your findings are disturbing. They claim to worship a being known as Umôrdhoth, a monstrous entity from another realm. You are able to confirm much of Lita's story. The cult is agitated over the destruction of a ghoul lair. However, a surprising detail also turns up. The one who invaded the lair and set this night's events into motion was none other than Lita Chandler herself. You are not sure why this important detail was omitted from Lita's story. Did she tell you only as much as was necessary to draw you into her conflict? But in another light, she seems to be fighting to protect the city of Arkham from a terrible menace. The final piece of the puzzle was found written in a journal, possessed by one of the cultists. It describes a dark ritual to be performed deep within the woods south of Arkham, this very night. Tonight. You know, it's been a few days, it is tonight. According to the journal, the ritual's completion will open a gate and bring forth the cult's dark master into this world. If the cult is not stopped, Lita warns, there is a possibility that Umôrdhoth's vengeance will consume all in its path. Frightened, but determined to stop the ritual, you head into the woods. Gather all cards from the following encounter sets: the Devourer Below, Ancient Evils, Striking Fear, Ghouls, and Dark Cult. These sets are indicated by the following icons. Alright, let's first gather the Devourer Below, because we might have some things we'll need to change out. Here we go. Okay. So of course, here's the Devourer Below. This is like over here. I don't think we have any other acts or agendas. Yep, so all 3 agendas are here. All 3 acts are here. Other things. And then we have Return to the Devourer Below. Perform the setup as indicated in the Night of the Zealot campaign guide, with the following exceptions. When gathering encounter sets, also gather the new encounter sets for Return to the Devourer Below, shown here. So it looks like we're swapping out the ghouls and dark cults, like last time's. When choosing 4 Arkham Woods locations to put into play at random, include the 4 new Arkham Woods locations included in this encounter set, for a total of 10 possibilities. After setting the Umôrdhoth enemy aside, flip this card over and attach it to Umôrdhoth. Ooh, spooky. Okay, so we will need Ancient Evils. Where is that? Ancient Evils. Oops, that's not Ancient Evils. There it is. Striking Fear, Good old-fashioned striking fear. Ghouls, which is going to be Ghouls of Umôrdhoth, because we're playing the Return to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And Dark Cult, which is going to be the Devourer's Cult, because we're playing the Return to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Put the main path location into play. Shuffle the 6 copies of Arkham Woods. Choose 4 of them at random and put them into play without looking at their revealed sides. Remove the other 2 from the game. Each investigator begins play at the main path. All right, so here will be our main path. We will get our Arkham Woods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have 4 more from over here. Yep. All right, let's shuffle these together. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do a couple of these. A couple more of these. One more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to put them like this, I think. Okay, the rest are removed from the game, and we both begin in the main path. Set the Ritual Site and Umôrdhoth cards aside, out of play. So, Ritual Site, Umôrdhoth, and then, when we set it aside, we'll need to flip this over. Vault of Earthly Demise, Eldritch Otherworld. Vault of Earthly Demise cannot leave play. Umôrdhoth gets plus X health per investigator and gets plus X fight, where X is the number of resources on this card. Fourth, when Umôrdhoth enters play, place 1 resource on this card for each act remaining in the act deck. So if you're unfamiliar why this card exists in the first place, back in the day, you know, of the 2016s, 17s, the pro strat for this was to not do anything and just chill at the main path and then kill Umôrdhoth when he spawns there. So they were like, whoa, you can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. So the more that we wait, the more powerful he will become. So it's advantageous for us to go and progress the act as much as we can. Which, you know, should be what this game is about. Randomly choose one of the 4 following encounter sets. Agents of Yog-Sothoth, Agents of Shub-Niggurath, Agents of Cthulhu, or Agents of Hastur. These sets are indicated by the following icons. Without looking at the chosen encounter set, shuffle it into the remainder of the encounter and the remainder of the encounter cards together to form the encounter deck. Remove the other 3 encounter sets from the game. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit difficult for me. Just because it's going to be hard for me to not look at which one I chose. You know, if you play this on a certain online tabletop, it's not that difficult. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I might just randomly roll, and then, you know, if I know what it is, it's fine. Because I can't just shuffle them together, because all the cards will get loosed out. So we're going to say 0 to 3 for Yog-Sothoth, Shub-Niggurath, Cthulhu, and Agents of Hastur. Nope. 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 1. So that is Agents of Shub-Niggurath. Okay. And of course, I won't show these to you to, you know, contain a little bit of the suspense. Check the number of names recorded under cultists who got away in your campaign log. Well, technically these are Brotherhood members, and everyone else we interrogated, so there are exactly 0 names, no changes are made. Add 1 monster chaos token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Okay. Oops. Let me get that. Some things are falling out of my thing. Monster. Where's the monster? There it is. Monster is a bit spooky in this scenario. And I'm glad we didn't have it for the other standalones, of course. That's the nature of standalones. Or side stories, I guess. Okay. Check campaign log. If it is past midnight, each player discards 2 random cards from their starting hand. Check campaign log. If the Ghoul Priest is still alive, he would get shuffled in. But other than that, that is the setup for the scenario. Here is our encounter deck. I'm going to go shuffle that up, and we will begin next time. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, this has been SuperFig99, signing off.